Think in life get
on EA Sports is in the great city at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Town Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match the Baltimore Ravens.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Nashville. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
To Derrick Henry, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
On second down now. It's Henry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 23.
Brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 1-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
At the Ravens' 2-yard line.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Ravens 0. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
Now a handoff to Ingram. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
The tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Pickup on the play. First down, Ravens.
Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Ravens nothing.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
58, Mike, 58, play. All right. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Come on, go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
4-yard gain.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
39-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill. Out to the right to Humphries. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On first and 10, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis.
I'm the best in the game.
Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 31 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
No good.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the miss. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold Landry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They'll roll him out right. He's going to find his tight end Boyle, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards.
Jackson on first down. Out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malcolm Butler dialed the corner blitz and earned the sack.
15-yard loss. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Marquise Brown.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up second and 5 at the Ravens.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Recovered by the Ravens.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Flushed out right. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Harold Landry able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll be out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
For the extra point.
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And some space here. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them and field to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he's taken down inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. To throw again. Jackson being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
For the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 4th quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. Tannehill on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Four yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 4th down, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have his few.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. It's a big run that time by Henry. 43 yards on the ground.
27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's checking.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Right there. 54, right there.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. One last shot for Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.